Ever bored being you? Ever wish you could be someone else, someone richer, more attractive, more exciting? Well, now you can. You can be anyone you want, do anything you like, live your wildest fantasies, and make heaps of money in the process. All you need is a computer and a little imagination. They're called virtual worlds and they exist only in cyberspace, but they're inhabited by hundreds of thousands of real people. People just like you. But first you have to reinvent yourself, create what's called an avatar, which is what I've done. I've become a virtual reporter called Mandy Cortez. Welcome to the virtual world, where nothing is real. The buildings, the trees, the people, yes, even me. But when you visit one of these virtual worlds, it seems real enough. I can walk around or fly if I want to, meet people, go to nightclubs and parties, do, well, just about anything really. So, if you're not happy with your real life, and you wouldn't mind a second one, come and take a look around. It's a fantasy land.
People have always loved to immerse themselves in a story, lose themselves in a story. It's an opportunity to live inside your favourite movie or your favourite book and possibly even make a living doing so.
Not so long ago, Jon Jacobs was a B-grade actor struggling to make a living.
This should not be the way of the Druids.
Today, he's the A-list megastar of the virtual world. He calls himself NEVERDIE, and in the online world of Rocktropia universe, he's become the cyber version of a Hollywood star. And through this pumped-up action hero, he's making a real-life fortune in a whole range of online businesses.
I live a science fiction life. I have an asteroid.
I know.
I mean,
with a nightclub on it.
With a nightclub, and I.
And you sell apartments.
I sell apartments on an asteroid. It's incredible. And you know, my biggest chore every day is feeding my monsters. Right? I mean, that is actually my day job.
When the company that created Rocktropia Universe put an asteroid up for auction, Jon Jacobs bought it, complete with hungry monsters, for $100,000. That's real American dollars. Then Jacobs began establishing all sorts of money-making ventures, like his nightclub. And for a fee, visitors can even go on safari, hunting the alien wildlife.
In order for people to get to my asteroid, they traveled by spaceship. And I deal on a daily basis with 25 spaceship pilots who are making their money flying spaceships.
Crazy stuff? Maybe. But these virtual worlds operate like the real world with a real cash economy. You can sign up for free and simply take a look around, or you can become a local. Just key in your credit card details and you can buy clothes, weapons, real estate, even your own business from these online entrepreneurs. A spaceship will set you back $10,000. Or you can visit NEVERDIE's nightclub.
This is Club NEVERDIE. Pretty erotic too, right?
Can you get a drink?
Yeah, I've got champagne in the bar, and it's $50. Once in a while, I get somebody drunk at a party, and actually they'll buy one.
All of which means Jon Jacobs is doing pretty well for himself. It would appear, at least in the real world, things are going quite fine.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
This is not bad.
Miami's beautiful, and I could work right there. That's where I could work.
That's
and
the office?
I could sit there and feed all my monsters, deal with the pilots union, and then jump in the pool.
I know, I don't mean to keep... just the notion that you feed monsters and talk to your spaceship pilots. And get paid! Now, if hunting monsters and riding in spaceships isn't your thing, there's another virtual world that's a little bit more like, well, like ours. It's called Second Life, and for residents, that's how they describe themselves, it's addictive. So which is better, the real world or the virtual world?
You need both.
Yeah,
You can't have one without the other.
Oh, it's a voting booth.
Diana Galea and Blair Stiles happily admit their real lives have been taken over by their Second Life.
Oh, right, okay.
There's a different connection inside there that you don't have out here. You can't explain it, and there's no words for it. You just have to get in there and find out.
So every spare waking moment, Blair and Diana leave suburban Melbourne behind and become Blair Fizz and Alegria Garden. Here in Second Life, they have a fabulous designer home. And, of course, fabulous designer bodies.
Blair Fizz is slightly bigger and slightly taller than I am, and he's got a six-pack, I don't. I decided on the muscular, appealing look that women may be attracted to.
I decided to be really tall because I'm really short. 6'12" or 7 foot, skinny little girl with big bosoms, as you do.
Okay, so in the virtual world, you're this voluptuous, tall blonde.
Or brunette, already.
In the real world, Blair and Diana work the night shift, detailing cars. But as the sun comes up, Blair hits the turntables as DJ Fizz.
This is Blair Fizz, down at Bad Girls Dance and Fetish Club.
Spinning the discs for the hippest joint in cyberspace, Bad Girls Dance and Fetish Club.
I would come in contact with probably 1,000 people on the weekend.
1,000 people?
Yep.
At the club, yes.
Meanwhile, Diana is a fashion designer. Creating virtual clothes she'll sell in her virtual shop for real money.
So you can actually withdraw that cash, eventually, and spend it on anything you like.
Now the big end of town is jumping in. Fashion houses have opened virtual stores in Second Life. Companies like IBM, Sony, Microsoft have all bought whole islands. So has the Australian ABC. Sweden has just opened the first embassy in cyberspace. Reuters and Sky News have their own news agencies and reporters here. And then there's me, Mandy Cortez.
This is your vehicle for eternal life.
Getting into these virtual worlds takes a bit of effort. First, you need to create a computer-generated version of yourself, what's called an avatar.
In a way, you're creating the vehicle for your dreams. And you can blow it in the first 5 minutes, just by repeating your old patterns and not being that new self that you want to be.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I should be everything I've ever wanted to be, shouldn't I?
Yeah, exactly.
Could we close?
Well, it's an opportunity.
Can we shut the camera down now?
With a little help from my friend Jon NEVERDIE Jacobs, I slowly come to life.
Height. We can choose her height.
So many options.
And then we've got, chest size.
So many decisions.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
That's
Now this might seem ridiculous, but I'm actually beginning to care about Mandy.
So there she is.
It's Mandy.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, she is.
Look at Mandy.
She is.
You see Mandy?
She looks good.
And before I know it, I'm on an extraordinary journey in this strange and wonderful world.
That's beautiful. This is what really captures my imagination in this universe. When I look out across that kind of landscape, I get, wow, those hills are full of gold.
and into Entropia's ancient ruined cities.
Just look at the tile work in here. It's fantastic.
As for Second Life,
I think this is one of those things that it doesn't really, belong entirely to us.
well, even whiz kid Philip Rosedale, who created it 5 years ago, never dreamt it would get this big. How many people are actually using it?
There are about 200,000 people a day who are in Second Life, and they use it on average for about 4 hours while they're there.
But take a look at what they're doing. In Second Life, the only places that seem really busy are the nightclubs and, well, let's be blunt, the sex venues, of which there are many. And when you can act out your fantasies behind the mask of your avatar, pretty much anything goes.
You telling me you've not had sex online?
Oh yeah, of course we have. Oh, I'm not denying that.
We've tried it out, but
The
it's not.
first
It's
thing
not
you do when you
With,
get in
with
there,
each other, by the way, or someone else?
No, with each other.
the first thing you do, because it's very innocent when you first get in, right? Because you don't know
I think
what's
everyone
going
goes
on.
through it.
The remarkable thing about this couple is that they actually have these encounters while sitting side by side in front of their computers.
Isn't that a bit weird? I mean, you could just go down the hall.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny. It's a new level to our sex life.
Does it surprise you that there is sex taking place?
We always figured that if that was not happening here in Second Life, like it has on the web and television and every other new medium, something was broken. We were doing something wrong.
Back in Entropia universe, it seems I'm about to have an adventure of a different kind.
So now we're going to go on a little hunt. Well, equip yourself with your weapon.
I didn't realise it was so dangerous.
NEVERDIE is taking me into his own private kingdom, a majestic place of forests and lakes.
I'm a bit worried about what it'll do to my outfit.
Don't worry, it's waterproof. Wow, look at that.
Oh, nice. Gee, how pretty. Nice and cool down here.
But also a world of fierce creatures.
I'm pretty
But
happy
you
with
look
that gun.
how good you look with it.
I didn't expect
Yeah.
to be so capable
Yeah,
with that.
you're still alive too, which is very impressive.
Ah. Oh no. Oh.
Nice job.
Holy cow.
Now just be careful. Ooh.
Oh, I can hear trouble.
Uh-oh.
We should make a run for it?
Here we go. Wait. Oh no, he's going for you.
Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She's dead.
Luckily for Mandy, NEVERDIE has earned some special powers that might just bring me back from the dead.
Wow.
You did it? I'm back.
You're back. I feel better now? It wasn't so bad, was it?
I was worried there for a bit.
That's the great thing about having a second life. No one ever has to die. John Jacobs can't believe his good luck.
I mean, I have a gorgeous wife. I live in fantastic Miami Beach. And still, I enjoy the thrill of meeting up with my virtual pals and going on a hunting trip. This is the future.
You really think?
Yeah, I really do. I think it's the greatest discovery since America.
Coming up.
I feel just like an ordinary girl.
How much hope do you have that it will save Sam?
I always have hope. Just don't say no to a mom.
That's next on 60 Minutes.